Hi, my sweets. It's so good to be back with you doing reading with you. Miss Ott is now done teaching reading to you, so I get to pick it back up. My loves, what you're going to need today is your doc reading book, and then you are going to need a pencil and crayons. All right, so get your doc reading book, pencil and crayons, and then you can park your pencil and your crayons because you're not going to need them right away. My sweets, our learning target today, where we want to get by the end of the lesson, what you're going to be able to do is you will blend letter sounds. That means you're going to read. Blending means reading. Blend letter sounds to find a missing letter. So I'll show you what that means. My loves, what you're going to do is you're going to take your doc book and you are going to open up to the last two pages. So just take your doc book, open up to the last two pages, pages 12 and 13. They look like this. And you will see exactly what I was talking about. You see here on page 12 that there are letters missing. And so you are going to blend the letter sounds to find the missing letter. That's our learning target, so that's what you're going to be doing today. So I'm going to scoot you closer so that you can see. My loves, you just need your pencil part, okay? What I would like you to do right now is tell me, what picture do you see here in the top right? What is that a picture of? That's a dog. Yeah. Now, my loves, what I would like you to do is I want you to trace the the D-O. So take your pencil. Remember, I use a marker so that you can see. I want you to trace the D and the O. For lowercase d, you make the O first. Push up and pull down. Trace the O. Park your pencil. There's a letter missing at the end of dog. So what we're going to do is we're going to sound this out very, very slowly. We are going to say each letter sound and find out what letter is missing at the end. So I want you to take your finger and go, whoop. I want you to touch under the D. So when we do this, you're going to touch and say each letter sound as you touch under each letter. Ready? Watch me first. You just keep your finger here. Watch me. D, A, G. Do you see how my finger moved for each one? Do it with me. Ready? Go. D, A, G. One more time. D, A, G. What letter is missing here at the end? D, A, G, G, G. What letter says G? The letter G. You got it. So what you are going to do is you're going to take your pencil and you're going to make lowercase g. Do you see how that blue box goes vanilla and goes under chocolate? That's showing you need a lowercase g, and G has that hook that goes under chocolate. That's why the blue box goes under. So you're going to make your O first. Your G starts like lowercase o, then your push up and pull straight down right on the side and give it a hook underneath. Park your pencil. Read it with me. Touch underneath each letter. Ready? Say each sound. Go. D, A, G. Now blend it all together. Dog. Great job. All right, now let's look at the top middle picture. Who is that? You know her name. Who is that? That's Duck. All right, I want you to take your pencil. You're going to trace the D and the O, and then park your pencil. Stay on the blue lines, just like your mom and dad and granny keep their cars on the road, or if you take a daycare van, they keep their car and their vans on the road. So you need to trace very slow and careful. Park your pencil. We need to figure out what letter's missing at the end. Uh-oh. So we're going to do like we did before. You don't need to watch me this time. We're going to touch under each letter and say the sound it makes. Do it with me. Ready, set, go. D, A, K. What goes there at the end? Let's do it one more time. Ready, go. D, A, K, K, K. What letter says K that's missing at the end? Lowercase c, lowercase vanilla to chocolate. So take your pencil, you're going to make lowercase c. Park your pencil. We're going to sound it out and then slide all the letter sounds together. Ready? Do it with me. Ready, set, go. D, A, K. Duck. Good job. Do you see how we touch each one and then slide all those sounds together? Do it again with me. D, A, K. Recite them all together. Doc. Yeah, good job. When we read, we don't just sound everything out. When we sound everything out, then we go back and read it fluently. We read it quickly all together so we hear that word, okay? Now look at Doc in the picture in the top right. She is covered in what? She's covered in paint. So we would say she looks a little odd, right? She looks a little silly, a little different. What I would like you to do is take your pencil. You're going to trace the O and the D. Stay on the lines. Go. Your D starts with the circle part. You're going to push up and pull down. When you're done, park your pencil. We need to figure out what goes at the end. We're missing a letter. So sound it out with me. Ready? Go. Odd. Odd. Now, I know Miss Ott taught you about this. What letter goes at the end of odd? Do you remember? I know she taught you about this. It's another D. But when we read the word odd, if you see two of the same letter in a row, you don't say odd. If you say, oh, look, doesn't that look odd? People are going to look at you and be like, that person doesn't know how to speak. So we don't talk that way. When we see two of the same letters in a row, we just say the sound one time. So my loves, what you need to do is make another lowercase d. You start with this circle part first. Ready? Go. When you're done, park your pencil. Take your finger, we're going to blend it together. Say each sound and we're going to blend it all together. Ready? Set, go. Odd. Odd. Do that one more time with me. Odd. Odd. Good job. Now we're going to look down here at the bottom left. We see the doggy up here. Now look at that one. Doesn't that look a little strange? That doggy looks odd. That dog looks odd. But uh-oh, this time the letter in the front is missing. So what we need to do is trace these last two letters. So take your pencil, trace those last two letters. And then park your pencil. We are doing exactly what our learning target says. We're blending letter sounds, saying the letter sounds to find the missing letter, right? But this time, this one's at the beginning. It's not at the end. Ooh, tricky. We can do it. So if this dog looks odd, let's sound it out. Ready? Go. Odd. Odd. What letter's missing at the beginning? What do you hear? Right? The sound. What letter says ah? Oh, you got it. Take your pencil. You're going to write lowercase o. Park your pencil. Let's blend it to make sure we have it right. Ready? Go. Odd. Odd. Excellent job, my loves. Now I want you to look at the picture at the bottom middle. What do you see there in the bottom middle? What is that a picture of? Yeah, that's a dog. What you're going to do is trace the lowercase o and g and then park your pencil. So trace them very neatly. Take your time. Don't rush to get done because then they'll look sloppy. When you're done, park your pencil. Let's touch and sound out the letters to find out which one's missing at the front. Sound it out with me. Your fingers right here under that blue box. Ready? We're going to sound out dog. Ready? Go. D-og. D-og. What letter do you hear that's missing at the front? What beginning letter is missing? D-og. Yeah, you hear d is missing. Right now it just says og. That's not right. We're missing d. What letter says d? The letter D. So take your pencil. You're going to make lowercase d. You make the circle part first. You see that? The part that looks like an O. You're going to push straight up, pull straight down, park your pencil. Take your finger. We're going to touch and read underneath. Ready? Set. Go. D-og. Dog. Great. All right, my loves. Who is that in the last picture? She's looking a little sad. Yeah, that's Doc. All right. My sweets, we need to trace the O and the C, and then we'll find out what letter's missing at the front. So take your pencil, trace the lowercase o, trace the lowercase c, park your pencil, and we need to figure out what letter's missing at the beginning. We're blending the sounds to find the missing letter. That's our learning target. We're doing that, aren't we? We're meeting our goal. All right, touch under that big blue box that you see. We're going to say each letter sound. What goes first? Ready? Say her name. Ready? Go. D, A, K. D, A, K. What letter is missing at the front? What letter did you hear at the beginning? D, A, K. D, D, D. Now, why is it such a big box? Wasn't that big here for dog? Because we need an uppercase D. It's her name. It's important. It's special, right? Just like your name starts with an uppercase letter, we need an uppercase D. It's her name. It's important. Take your pencil. Remember, D, uppercase D is top to bottom. Then you pick it up and slide on strawberry, belly, slide on chocolate. Slide, belly, slide. Park your pencil. Take your finger. We're going to make sure we have all the right letters. Sound it out with me. Each letter sound, and then we blend it all together. Ready? Go. D, A, K. Doc. Great job. Right, my sweets, we are done with that page. We met our learning target, didn't we? My sweets, you're going to look here on page 13. Now you get to do something really, really fun. Before I tell you what you get to do, we need to trace these blue letters. Every time you see blue letters, we need to trace them. You're going to trace all of them. Go. Stay on the lines. Don't move your pencil quickly. Move it slowly. Some of you need to work on your handwriting. Some of you do a really neat job. If you go off the lines, erase. You have an eraser. All right, I stayed on the lines. I'm going to park my pencil. When you're done, you park yours. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to finish. And we're going to read this. All right, my sweets. Park your pencil. Take your finger. We're going to sound out each word. Now, I want you to look here. You see a space here, don't you? Between this lowercase d and the uppercase d. When you see a space like that, that means there are two separate words. Look at, here's one word, and then there's a big space. Here's the second word. So we are going to blend these three letters together, and that's going to be one word. And then we're going to blend these three letters together, and that's going to be the second word. So when we get to the space, that means stop blending. We're just going to blend this word. Then we will blend this word. If you understand, give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Here we go. You're going to touch under the O. We're just reading this first word to the space. Ready? Go. A, d. Odd. Odd. Why didn't we say odd? Yep. When you see two of the same letter, you only say it one time. So this first word says odd. Good, odd. Now we're going to read the second word after the space. Touch under each letter and blend it with me. You're touching on your paper because this is going to help you read. Ready? Set, go. D, og. D, og. Dog. So these two words say odd, dog. Does this dog look odd to you? No, I don't think so either. But you get to make it odd. So my loves, you see how Doc made her odd dog. She put on a skateboard, put a flag on his tail, put like a steering handle on it. You get to make your doggy look as odd as you would like. So just watch me for now. Maybe I want my doggy to have like fish fins. So maybe I'm going to draw some fins on him. And maybe I really do like that flag idea. So maybe I'll draw a flag off of his tail. Ooh, my marker's dying. I'm going to need a new one. And maybe I want him to have lots of skates down here, lots of wheels. All right, so then I can color that. And maybe I want him to have stripes. So maybe my doggie's gonna have stripes. So maybe he's gonna look like this. You're just watching me before you start yours. I don't want yours to look like mine. You create your own odd dog, okay? So maybe my doggie has stripes all over of all different colors. I'll color the flag, I'll color his fin and the wheels. So what I want you to do, my sweets, is make your own odd dog. You can add polka dots, you can add wings, you can add antennas, you can add whatever you want to your odd dog because the picture has to match the words. Just like when I read you a story, the pictures always match the words, right? Odd dog. So now we're drawing an odd dog. So I'm putting stripes on mine, and I'm going to color all the other pieces. So my loves, now it's your turn. You're going to create your odd dog. Take your time. Please don't scribble. Look, I'm not going out of the lines at all. When you are done with your odd dog, please have your grown-up upload pages 12 and 13 to the red reading folder. I can't wait to see your odd dogs. They're going to look great, and I can't wait to see how you each make yours different. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Have fun.